What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Third Floor Arcade. This is Jason, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Street Fighter 2 Big Blue cabinet from Arcade1up, which I just received a couple days ago. I bought this cabinet from GameStop.com for $599. It's also available at Walmart, Best Buy, and the Arcade1up website. My initial thoughts on this cabinet is definitely really awesome. I just love the gorgeous appearance of this. The larger size, and also some of the new features on here are terrific. And I feel like this cabinet would just be the perfect focal point of any home arcade. I just love the taller cabinet and this massive light up marquee. I feel like it looks awesome. So what's included with that price tag? This cabinet is jam-packed with 12 Capcom classics, with Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition being the headliner. This bundle comes with the stool, which has the Bison and Ryu graphic on there. It says Capcom on the side. This cabinet comes with the riser, has a nice plain look to it, just says Capcom on the front. The kick plate has the Bison Ryu graphic on there. I definitely would have preferred like a molded coin door, similar to the one that's featured on the new Arcade1ups, like the Simpsons and X-Men cabinets. But I do like this graphic. I think it's better than having all the games listed on the front there. Side panels look good, look pretty plain. Just has the Champion Edition logo on the side there. The control deck has a really nice slant to it. It feels really good when you're playing this cabinet. If you look closely on the control deck, it has a headphone jack there where you can plug in headphones if you want. Sticks and buttons are okay. They're not the greatest. Definitely comparable to the Marvel vs. Capcom cabinet from Arcade1up. Also includes the light up deck protector, which looks awesome at night. It changes colors if you want it to. The monitor size is a 17-inch monitor. It's definitely crisp and clear. You got the white trim on the sides there. I think that's a really nice touch to this cabinet. And then one of my favorite things on here is this massive light up marquee. So this cabinet stands about 10 inches taller than a standard Arcade1up. It's just shy of 6 feet tall. But all these features are great, but what's my favorite feature on here? It's got to be the Wi-Fi online play for all 12 games on here. It's just an amazing feature and just really adds to the replay value of this cabinet. But let's take a look at some gameplay on this cab. All right, guys, here we got the main menu screen. We got all 12 games here. The headliner, of course, is Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, which is an awesome Tetris-style game that adds like Street Fighter characters in it, Darkstalkers, Night Warriors, Vampire Savior, Saturday Night Slam Masters, Knights of the Round, which is a really good side-scrolling beat-em-up like Dungeons & Dragons, Eco Fighters, Capcom Sports Club, and then finally you got Muscle Bomber Duo. So one of the cool features of this cabinet is that you got the two speakers up top here facing you. It almost feels like the volume is just hitting you in the face when you're playing these games on this cabinet. I definitely like that feature a lot. Another cool thing about this cab is that each game has individual game settings. For example, like Street Fighter, hit player 2, you can change up the difficulty and demo sound. Game like Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, you can change up the difficulty, demo sound, and game speed. Saturday Night Slam Masters, change up the difficulty. Same with Knights of the Round. Definitely cool that you can do those things with these games in the game settings menu. However, it's missing the ability to add scan lines, I noticed. I know a lot of people out there love using that scan line feature. Me personally, it's not a huge deal. I usually play with that feature turned off anyway. Another thing I noticed with Street Fighter, it does not save your high scores. For me, that's another non-issue, but I know a lot of people like having their high scores saved on those fighting games. But let's jump into the first game, and that's Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. Here's where you would pick if you want a local game or online. Just do local. So Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, definitely my favorite game on this cabinet. This hit arcades in 1992. And this game was actually known as Street Fighter 2 Dash in Japan. Let's get a quick round in. So usually my go-to character is Ken. As you can see, this monitor quality is pretty nice on this. Definitely crisp and clear, no washing out on the sides. Let's see if we can beat E Honda. Ah, kneeing me in the face. All right, we beat him. Let's jump out of here. Definitely plays good, looks good on this cabinet. Go back to the main menu. The next game is Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting. This is another good one that hit arcades in December of '92, and this was later ported to the Super Nintendo in August of '93. We got Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, definitely one of my all-time favorites. Let's get a quick round in. So this game hit arcades in February of '94. Introduced some new gameplay like the combo system. Who do we want to go with? Let's go with a character I usually don't pick, and that's let's go with DJ. All right, let's see what we can do here. Uh-oh. All right, we beat him. All right, so let's jump out of here. Definitely plays really good on this cabinet. Definitely a huge fan of that game. So Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. Another great game that I was super excited to see featured on this cabinet. Let's go local. So this is a game that hit North American arcades in June of '96. This was later ported to PlayStation, Sega Saturn, and Game Boy Advance. Let's go to normal. So basically this has the same gameplay as like a Tetris style game. You just want to match the colors. Definitely a really fun and addicting game. Super excited to see this on this cabinet. Let's jump out of here. So next up we got Darkstalkers. I know a lot of people out there are fans of this series. I never really got totally into this game, but let's check it out. So this is a game that came out in the arcades in July of 1994. Let's go with Dimitri. Definitely got to get better at this game. All right, we beat it. So let's jump out of here. Definitely plays really good on this cabinet. So the next two games, these are sequels of Darkstalkers. Saturday Night Slam Masters. This is a wrestling game. It's been a long time since I played this game. This is a game that hit arcades in July of 1993. Go single match. Pretty cool. They got Final Fights Hager. Definitely pretty rusty with this game. Kind of forget the controls on this. I know if you hit the two buttons at the same time, it does the spinning move. Oh man. All right, so let's jump out here. Definitely plays and looks really good. So next game is a game that I was super excited for. This is one of my all-time favorite side-scrolling beat-em-ups. Probably in my top 10 beat-em-ups from the arcades. That's Knights of the Round, Capcom classic. So this is a game that came out in the arcades in 1991. It was ported to the Super Nintendo in 94. Definitely reminds me a lot of like Dungeons and Dragons and Golden Axe. If you like those games, you'll definitely like this. Definitely a super fun game if you're into these beat 'em ups. Definitely looking forward to running through this game, especially with the online play. Be a lot of fun. All right, so let's jump out of here. Huge fan of Knights of the Round. So next up we got Eco Fighters. This is a Capcom side-scrolling shooter. Definitely a pretty good game. This hit arcades in March of '94. Then we got Capcom Sports Club. This is 3 sports games in one. Hit arcades in '97. Features tennis, basketball, and soccer. And then finally got Muscle Bomber Duo. This is actually the sequel to Saturday Night Slam Masters. Basically, same game, same graphics, and just a couple different new features on there. But overall, this cabinet is awesome. Definitely recommend the Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, Big Blue. Just looks awesome as a focal point for your home arcade. It's got the bigger stature, has a just an awesome game lineup, and all 12 games. Having Wi-Fi online play is just huge for this cab. But definitely recommend this cabinet. All right, guys, thanks for checking out Third Floor Arcade. Please like and subscribe. I have a ton more videos coming. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.